Good afternoon, good evening, whatever it is, wherever you are. This is John Paul Rai, and I am coming to you from Tokyo, Japan. First of all, I just want to give a quick shout out to I Live in Hyperspace, who checked out this channel on my request, and he ended up subscribing, which I'm very thankful for, and I've been a subscriber to his channel for quite a while. He does all the Star Wars stuff, Rian Johnson, Kathleen Kennedy, and if you guys would check him out, I'd appreciate that. So today's video is about who do you think is the worst Star Wars character? And I sent out some requests for people to make sound clips about this, and what I didn't realize is that probably everyone's gonna pick Rose. However, I still think it's interesting to hear why people don't like Rose. I would pick Rose. I just think everyone would pick Rose. And, you know, the guy I'm featuring today, Rhodes, also picked Rose, which is cool, and I'm very happy to present his content to you. Real quick, Rhodes, from what I understand, had a pretty large following on Twitter, and he just recently came to YouTube, so I'd like to just try to spread his opinion out there, give him a little boost, and he just sounds like a cool guy. He also sounds like kind of a tough guy. Kind of wouldn't want to mess with him, and without further ado, let's just hear Rhodes' thoughts on Rose Tico.
I'm back. Rhodes Rants on Star Wars. Let's talk about the curious case of Rose Tico. Rose Tico, as everybody knows now, is one of the worst characters in the history of Star Wars, if not the worst character, in my opinion, the worst character. However, I'm not sure this is Kelly Marie Tran's fault. So where does the fault lie? The fault lies squarely on the character development from Rian Johnson. Rian Johnson developed Rose Tico, who, as we all know, has a completely useless storyline in Star Wars The Last Jedi, as she, plays Duck Duck Goose with Finn. By the way, Rose Tico's character is so awful she actually affects characters we used to care about, aka Finn. In this case, Rose Tico actually has a monumental moment in the movie in which I believe could have, while not completely redeemed The Last Jedi, certainly helped and certainly furthered Finn's character. We all know what moment this is. The moment she crashes into Finn at the end of the movie and then drops the most cringe-worthy line anybody's ever heard about some bullshit regarding love and that's how we win and blah blah blah, right as Finn is triumphantly about to sacrifice himself for the Resistance. This is not Kelly Marie Tran's fault. This is Rian Johnson's fault. Kelly Marie Tran simply carried out the orders of, obviously, an incompetent leader. And in this case, she's been saddled with the worst character in Star Wars history next to Jar Jar Binks. And at least Jar Jar was just a buffoon. Rose Tico actually inhibited the progress of the storyline. That is even worse. I'm not sure that over the 40-year history of Star Wars, a character has now been so loathed as Rose Tico. I can't think of one. Jar Jar Binks is the only one that comes to mind that might be second. So while Rose Tico's character is in fact the worst character ever, she is just the on-screen walking embodiment of Rian Johnson and his incompetent filmmaking. I feel bad, and I've said this before, for Kelly Marie Tran. All this talk about diversity, and here she has what could have been a strong Asian character. She could have been the Lando Calrissian of The Last Jedi. Instead, we have a writer and director that comes along and writes, like I said before, the worst character in the history of Star Wars. And now, this young Asian actress, who could have been a beacon of light in the Asian community for her role in Star Wars, now looks like a complete and total joke. No fault of her own. Who knows what kind of an actress Kelly Marie Tran really is. But because of Rian Johnson, we will never find out, and Rose Tico will live in infamy forever.
Okay, there you have it. I gotta say, I can't disagree with anything exactly, but I just want to add to that this. Ryan Johnson wasn't alone in creating Rose Tico. I don't think so. That's my opinion. I don't think we have evidence. I feel the influence of Kathleen Kennedy and Kiri Hart and the story group with Rose and Holdo and Ray. So, yeah, Ryan Johnson gets a lot of the blame. I'm not disagreeing. I just want to kind of add that for you guys to think about. And I really like the Duck Duck Goose thing. That was great. So, I got to thank Rhodes for sending that in. Let me know in the comments what you think about his little mini rant there, and check out his channel if you guys like. If you're still listening at this point and you want to subscribe here, please click my Super Raisu icon. Community is growing little by little every day. Love to hear your thoughts, your comments, hopefully your thumbs up, and I will see you next time.